I'm so excited to play this game. I had to delete some stuff off my PS4 just to play this. Now let me just make sure my voice is recording. PS4. Okay, yes it is. Press X to begin. Oh, I am so excited for Season 7. I've been meaning to play this game, but I had to watch all of Game of Thrones to play it. But, that was no big deal. It's just that I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. Like, it's hard to choose a favorite character, but I have to say it's probably Tyrion Lannister. Either that or Jon Snow. I just like their, I read the first book, and I'm trying to read the second one. I own all the books. Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. Create a TellTale account or log in now. A TellTale Games account keeps you up to date in our games. Lets you enjoy more features and... Well, a TellTale... I'll join. I don't know if I already have an account. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't show up on this. Alright, I'm back. So season finale. I haven't played the season finale. Is this not the is this not the first? I don't. I want to play from the beginning. Download episode 6 here. Episodes 1 to 5 are installed or ready to play. To install episode 6, go online and download, and then manage your account. Oh, purchased but not downloaded. Okay, let's just see if it. Let's play. Oh, the Northerners will never forget talking about cutting off. I fucking love Tyrion. I get chills just trying to play. Oh wait, what game? Game of Thrones the TellTale. Update info. I had it. This game series adapts the choices you make. The stories tell by how you play. Oh, I'm not good at choices. For thousands of years, House Forrester have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. In the darkest reaches of the Wolf's Wood, they harvest the rare ironwood trees. Now the North has been ripped apart by war, and rival houses seek to claim Forrester's ironwood for themselves. And the fate of House Forrester hangs in the balance. So I'm House Forrester. Okay. That's a little interesting. I'm not putting my face up there because I kind of just want to have the gameplay, but I'm dancing.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
My squire?
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
I actually
You?
get to...
I'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
Why not?
You don't give swords like that to pig farmers.
I had a hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion, too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What do I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. Which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Gotta be. It's my job. It is. So I'm not.
I'll do it.
I'd rather be honorable than anything. It's my job.
Family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach.
See?
House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
He's gonna pour it for me? Whoa. No way.
To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King of the North!
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride
Red
as
Wedding,
the
isn't it?
vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming!
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Oh no, I know what's gonna happen. This is a red wedding.
To keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty?
Let's be a
What
knight.
can I offer you? You serve me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us.
Don't be
We're
cocky,
celebrating
fuck.
tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now go, and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord.
Bloody hell.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me. Fetch more wine, scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown
he's
up
trying to be
covered in
positive.
pig shit, shoveling slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to do with it. How much further?
That's right over there.
Oh shoot. No, no, no! Oh no. I'm trying not to talk so I can get the dialogue, but no.
Take your time.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Oh god, no.
Nice night for a wedding.
He knows.
Not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters. Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Why does everybody get their weapons?
What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
You don't understand. We need to go.
The Reigns of
Take
Casimir.
the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Boy, we have to go.
Don't go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Oh! I need to warn the Lord Forrester is I'm his squire, I have to. Oh shit, that was just in time. I didn't know what to do, it didn't tell me, so I just like swiped. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? Oh shoot, this is the trouble. Lord Forrester! Was that Lord Forrester? No.
Ready, boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Oh, I messed up. Valen Morgales. Morgal, I can't say it. I messed up bad there. Damn. Oh god. This is so.
Ready, boys!
So this tells me that I can die and come back. At least. Shoot that. I don't know who Lord Forrester is. I forgot his face. Oh, the Hound is freaking Arya here. Oh, I didn't hit down. Ah! My shield! Oh, this is too hard. No, come on, come on, come on, come on! No, 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 no! Oh! Save my friend.
Got it. She finds Roderick.
Oh, there's Lord Forrester.
Speak up, Garrett.
Did you see him or not?
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
Find a weapon, quickly!
I'm not a liar either. Thank you. No!
You fucking traitor!
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
He's not gonna leave. Even though he should. No, I can't leave him. I'm not going to. Everything's for him.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Give me a sword, isn't he?
Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs.
I can't.
There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can count on you.
You won't remember that, but he's gonna die, isn't he?
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
The North
Tell
Grove.
no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
No questions.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
I can't watch him die. No, I refuse.
With love, the Frey.
Him running away is just funny. Through the night. Oh my god. I still. Oh my god. Oh. I have tears in my eyes. This is amazing. I'm like actually shivering, and it's not because it's cold. I wonder if I'll actually meet anybody from like the game, like the show. That was amazing. that intro is awesome. Iron from Ice. It's nothing compared to the war that will come. King's Road. They let me get away because I didn't have to fight anybody, I believe. Andrew Grant and Ryan something. Martin Montgomery. Art director. Oh, a pig. I'm a pig farmer. I'm trying to look around, but it won't let me look in one direction. It only lets me look in a certain direction. I kinda wanna look at this pig. Oh, what the heck is that? Well, blood.
Blood.
At least somebody else might have. Is it pig blood?
Fresh.
I thought he was gonna smell it and be like, pig blood. Let's pull from this dead pig. What do you see? Fire. Or somebody's... Would that still be fire? Somebody's cooking something. What the hell is this wagon doing here? Well, I see the hounded Arya.
His father's car.
No. Oh wait, he went home. I'm an idiot. How far has he been walking?
Bolton better give us fucking titles for this. Winter may be coming, but at least he'll have his bacon.
Did they kill my father?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
I'm going to kill you.
Is that so? You can try if you like, and then we'll feed you to the pigs. Get off my land! This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
I have to remember where everything is. Oh, it's on the same side.
No. I'll have that sword, boy.
No, you will not. Yeah, you will, through your fucking skull.
Aye. You'll have it.
I'm not trained. I just remembered. Should have just cursed him out. Oh,
Finish
he
this
did.
fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Oh, cool, a pitchfork. Oh, I'd rather have the...
You're a pig farmer, aren't you?
Ironic. Oh, shoot! If only real life was like this. Lord Forrester. Oh my! Oh, he just dragged it up too. No, I'm.
Mercy. Please.
He's asking for mercy.
I
I'm
beg of
on.
you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
I'm an honorable man. Is he gonna stab me anyway?
Lord Whitefield will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Why didn't you just stab him in the stomach, like the horse? Oh, those are trophies. Oh, there's got justice or mercy.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh, my sister's dead.
I tried to stop them.
It's okay, Father. They killed my sister. They killed my family.
I'll kill the men who did this.
They robbed me and my father. Why should I rob a random family of theirs? Yeah, it's not like there's cars or anything. He has to freaking walk all the way there.
It's Garrett!
It's not like there's any...
Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Garrett!
Well, at least he made it that far before collapsing.
I was too late.
Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
Oh no.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Should.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
I killed one guy,
These
but
maggots ought to help
I
prevent
saved one.
infection.
I could have killed him.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ooh. Oh, do I have to use that? Oh! Oh, that's what he's putting maggots in there so it eats the dead flesh. That's disgusting.
Dark days, I fear.
Oh, that's
To lose the
disgusting.
lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such
Oh,
as
those
this.
candles look
The
so
late Lord
nice.
Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
I shall advise him. No, I'm not fit
This
to do
might
that.
hurt a bit.
A bit.
Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I walked all the way here, so.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay, yeah, look at the Lord Forrester's seat. He fell for me. I wonder if I could have saved Roderick. I don't think so. Wow, look at the window.
The Ironwood Grove.
They will pay for what they have done to this house. And the North. The North will remember. I have to tell my uncle the message. I don't remember it. Is he gonna ask me what to say? Ew.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Looks like a PNG image.
This might help.
This might help. Takes it. Let me explore everything I can see and then I'll talk to the master. I'm gonna look at the fire, maybe? It's a nice fire.
You seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Look what happened to Bran Stark. He didn't lose his legs, but...
Keep moving. I need to see you walk.
I don't know if showing his sword would be an act of, like, war.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Yep. I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can.
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Why?
Lord Forrester. It was an honour to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
Roderick.
He was our best warrior by far. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Too bad the Forresters are dead. Except for, this guy Ethan, I guess.
I'll admit, you do seem better than was to be expected. I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all
Sorry.
relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia
Your
asked
son
to
died.
see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
All of them are dead, except for my uncle.
I'm so sorry.
I need to tell my
Me
uncle
too.
the message.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
I need to give Lady Forrester the sword, or I guess I have to give it to Ethan.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
You saved my life, my lady.
Was it worth it, though?
Yet not Roderick's.
No.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
It's true.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
I can't
Any
tell.
last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do.
Sir
But now is
Royland-
not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed that much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing?
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this, I'll accuse you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice. They'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take.
Really?
Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
The wall?
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
I'll go.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
I need to tell him. It's my uncle, right? Wait, no, I have to tell him something. I have to tell you! I have to tell him! Ah.
Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will.
It's
But
me,
now,
I get to meet Jon Snow,
House
so...
Forrester to consider first.
I doubt I'll make it to the wall anyway.
Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the wall. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
I live for honor,
I've been
not
waiting
for
for the
glory.
right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Lady Forrester asked, but I said nothing.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Oh, that's my
Remember,
house's,
you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
I know he doesn't want to go to the wall, but he has to. He has to. Maybe I'll meet Lord Snow. This is what I have to do.
Garrett, wait!
I shall take no wives. I am a watcher on the wall. I am the sword in the darkness.
Be safe.
I am the watcher on the wall. I hope I get to meet Jon Snow. That would be so amazing. Oh, I hope I get to see Tyrion Lannister. Is his feet not in the... It looked like they were outside of it. A long road ahead. That's what it says. It's your trophy earned. I hate how it blanks it out.
Ethan!
Oh no! I don't want to play as this guy. I want to play as freaking...
Find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe
I don't want to play as
something happened to
Ethan.
him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
You found me! Well done, Ryan. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. You don't like it.
I wanted to go to the wall.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home?
This
I don't want her
episode
to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
Punished. Nah.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training. He never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord,
honor.
you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Aww. I'm not actually going to give him sweets. That's called diabetes.
Quickly, on your feet.
Lord Ethan, I'm never going to get used to that. Nah, I just met this guy. I don't know him. I'm never going to get used to it.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitetail has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
I have to go. It's my
He's
duty.
demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Remind him whose Lord is, it seems a little, like, bad, like, oh, so, I don't know, I think it's, oh, I'm the Lord and I'll stay here, blah, 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 blah. He trained me, so I...
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Lord Whitehill, I presume? I mean, I must be kind, but I must be swift. I must be honorable.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Shake his hand.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him.
I did say he died.
And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
You're a fucking...
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Him. That's the guy that got away.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire?
He was sent to the
Lord
wall.
Ethan. He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill.
Oh, she's starting to remind me of
Have you forgotten
Catelyn.
your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
I should have called him a craven, but I didn't want war. That guy, I feel like he's gonna be a main antagonist, not protagonist.
I was wrong about your son, my lady.
Defiance or
You
diplomacy?
stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Shall I bend the knee or no? I must, I guess.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented
still
to her
episode
as
1?
it should be.
Because if it's not, then that means it's episode 3, because all the character changes. So I hope it's still episode 1, because I don't want to play all the episodes and then find out.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Isn't Sansa down here with me?
Ethan made this for me.
Tyrion. I think Sansa's married to Tyrion already.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Olenna.
Ooh, Lady Olenna.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
This is a cool game. I'm glad I just decided to pop it in. Pretty cool if I could play as like actual
Wonders
characters.
made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all someday. King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oh wait, King Joffrey's still alive.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Who the hell is this? I thought it was Tyrion at first, but it didn't show a face when it first opened. Don't say anything about
Begging
my
your
family.
pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Who the hell is he? I don't
Please
care.
hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Some peasant. Gosh. A literal
work for
peasant.
Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
Who the hell are you?
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the royal
Is she
set.
gonna stab me or
Queen
something?
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble.
Cersei's still Queen Mother.
Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
What an ass. Lady
Lady
Tyrell.
Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Is that the actual voice actress? I don't know if it is.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. You a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
I didn't
Find
look.
a
I was
way
looking
to
up.
appease her.
It's the actual actress.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
It's
See
the
if
actual
the Queen Regent
actress.
is ready to receive us.
I should have just.
You'll be fine.
I
I
chose
know
my
you
answer
You may
because
feel
I
one
didn't
thing,
realize there
but
was
you
a
must
question.
say another.
I know. It's called lying. Do it all the
Good luck.
day. I must renounce my family and apologize for it. This is what she did to Sansa, though, right? Oh, it's Tyrion! Oh, my
You can do
god.
this.
Is that Peter Dinklage? Tell me that's Peter Dinklage. Oh my god, please tell me that's Peter Dinklage. I'm so excited. I can't move in any other direction. I can't move faster either.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
That is Peter
Lord Tyrion,
Dinklage.
Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What am I doing?
His loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift.
Oh, you're gonna get my. I'm gonna get myself killed. I'm gonna get myself killed.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned.
Oh,
but
no.
now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
The war is not over.
There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
The war is over.
I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I won't judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
Aren't you a delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Because he does not want to sit there.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
That would be shit.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'm so confused as to what to say. Tyrion.
I'll walk you out.
You're married,
this may
bad,
come
Tyrion.
as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Forgive me for saying it, but the Boltons have no honor.
Roose Bolton has many unique qualities. Honor is not one of them. That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences.
I thought Queen...
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
I thought Marjorie...
She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
You can help my family.
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it.
Love his scar.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I can't wait till season 7 comes out. I can't wait till they meet Tyrion again, Jon. Tyrion took good care of Sansa.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
The background's all...
Lady Marjorie has spent the entire
smeared.
day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What?
That's the Queen's duty.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
He's dead.
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like.
Marrying the
Would
king,
you marry
to be
Joffrey
honest.
if it meant you'd become queen?
Hell no.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms.
A lot of power
I might
Cersei
even
had.
allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was
pleased by your display, Mirror. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
It's a long game.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I
can't believe they got the actual voice actress.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
This is gonna be my downfall. Trusting Sarah.
Go on. Ask.
Please, Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath to see my brother bend the knee.
Ramsay? Roose Bolton's bastard?
I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown...
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
So be it,
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Very
Can't wait
well.
for the purple
I'll
wedding.
make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Oh, I'm so nervous. Am I gonna be a new character? Oh, I'm him? I'm back. Oh, he's my favorite character in this game. Well, why aren't you riding the horse?
7 hells.
Oh God, what's gonna happen? Is it Ramsay? Oh, they're flaying him!
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh, the little prick! Oh God!
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it? for these Foresters?
A day, my lord.
No, you can't fight them.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh. Listen.
No.
There. Hear that?
It's a horse.
I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
If I would have ran, I would have blew my cover. Just try to save that one man who's being flayed. Let's see who it is. Poor Theon. I feel bad for Theon just remembering what happened to Theon. Who is this kid? Apparently I have to walk forward. No other option.
Bloody hell.
I would love to see that in the show. Is this the wall? Am I at the wall yet? Oh, I think I'm at the wall. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Looks like it's the wall.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young.
Oh, it's not the wall.
And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester lords stand behind you.
I thought I was at the wall.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
I prefer playing as the other character.
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Sentinel. Forester.
Keep walking, you craven.
That guy.
Move.
That guy.
We need his judgment.
He'll be the Lord Sentinel.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
I'm not choosing him as the Lord Sentinel. Is that what they're trying to imply?
Lord Ethan. Missed.
You spoke of judgment, Sir Royland. What judgment is that?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Oh, he deserted the Night Watch.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
You stole from us.
I feared for my life. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
Should've just
It's
asked.
not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks
truth. Right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy, go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
You'll address him as Lord.
I'll have to chop his head off.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
He is a deserter.
Give us justice.
I must do it.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers, thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You're lying.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please,
I'll let you.
Lord.
I'm taking 3 of your fingers, but I'm letting you with your family.
Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the lord's duty to carry out.
I'll do it.
But I am willing to carry it out.
I will carry out the sentence.
I should have sent them to the wall, but said his family needed
This is
to.
injustice, my lord!
I heard a trophy called your Lord's Judgment. I had to. He stole. I can't, and he deserted. I would send him to the wall, but I just couldn't.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
My brother.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the
Perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods, no. I can't get involved. I am a Maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people
I'm gonna take
close
the
to
uncle anyway.
Here.
He seems a fair man that
Bracer
won't
of
lead
the
me
Sentinel.
astray.
The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
I trust you to make the right decision.
We'll have to take food from the small folk and hope they can fend for themselves. If the house falls, they'd all be worse for it. I'll see to the arrangements, my lord.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
That's a clever strategy.
I do hope that's a good thing, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
He's gonna be my son-in-law, I know it. It's because he's the uncle of the character I like.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine Two Brothers. I carved this to give me strength. And this, so I remember. I mean, I could never forget. But, oh, you know, don't you?
And what of your brother Asher? Where's his name?
There's only two sides to the blade. Besides, he left, so... Yeah. Someday, I'll have a real one. Not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You'll have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy?
No.
A bad man? Everyone keeps talking about them.
Rules mean nothing if we don't enforce them. It doesn't matter if he's good or bad. You can't steal. That's a rule.
Well, I say he was bad. Bad men killed Father and Roderick. They need someone to hurt them back. Even worse.
No.
I want a real
child.
sword. No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make sure I have a real sword when I do.
Cereal.
You're all worthless and weak.
Cereal. Martel? No. I'm trying to remember. Okay, looking at them. Okay. I wish you can look around. It would help out a lot.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
This is only one episode so far, and I've been doing an hour and 30 minutes.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him. Aye, Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
She's mad about cutting off the guy's fingers. She's gonna yell at me for cutting off that guy's dude's like 3 fingers.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him.
It was nothing.
How could you be so cruel?
It was...
I'm worried about you. What am I supposed to think?
I did what I had to. I had no choice.
You always have choices. I know you told me you have to change, but I suppose Anne believes you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
He did send his own nephew to the wall. I should talk to he sent his own nephew to the wall for me, so...
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again.
I gotta talk to him.
Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet. But I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision?
At a small council.
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I need somebody wise, not somebody strong. It's 5:12 in the morning? What the heck? There's no way.
Slash and parry. Slash and parry.
I had no idea what time it was. I woke up at like 3. Or at least I started playing. I need to start the small council meeting immediately. Just stare at him a whole bunch of times. It's a pretty young maester, to be honest. Most soothing.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan.
I think it's
see
time.
You've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
I think it's about time.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
I need somebody who's not going to just try to act for war. But I don't need somebody... I need somebody... if only there was a middle option. I know who I'm going to choose anyway. I'm kind of in favor of that person anyway, because I know external information from another character.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
I hope you can just hand it to the person instead of just... I thought I accidentally chose the wrong person.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Psych!
Now,
chopped.
sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide.
It
You
is.
gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Don't take sides, but...
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
No, he is not a person.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's not
careless.
We don't want to anger him.
Steering you wrong.
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
I will have
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
I still need your help, but I don't want him out. I don't...
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
I won't. I still trust you. I was almost gonna pick you, but...
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
You want him
Asher
to be the...
is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
I think Asher is dangerous.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Oh, no. This is a big one. I kind of want to meet Asher.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Malcolm! Poor Malcolm didn't probably want to go.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Oh, that red wedding scene, when the music started playing, that was like the best part of the game so far. When is episode 1 ending? It's like 2 hours already. It's like life. Oh, no, I'm not stealing anything from Lady Marjorie. I'm not stealing anything, because it might be better. I might have the option of stealing it, but I'm not gonna steal anything, because I'm going to get caught with it.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone.
Of course. I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Ooh, she looks mad.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Cersei must find out.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help.
Shouldn't have.
Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Ravens can be intercepted. I didn't take
Milady.
anything.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Wait a minute. Is that the guard from the door? Oh wow, who am I gonna be now? Oh, still.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
He really
The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
I think I remember seeing in a video called TellTale Choices That Make No Difference.
Isn't
I think
this
I've
a
seen
lovely
this
pile of
part.
timber?
I think I know what's gonna happen.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the Warden of the...
Although a bastard, his face changed fast. It kind of looks like him. I don't know.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not
That scared the crap
bad.
out of me.
Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North.
Yeah,
Words are wind. And...
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
I gotta do what's right for my family.
I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us.
That is correct.
My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
Guess.
Then
Oh
you
shoot! I hit the
welcomed
wrong
me
button.
into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do.
Alright.
So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What? What?
Oh,
The
no,
Ironwood?
no, no.
But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down. It can't be that difficult.
The White Hills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no Trouble? Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll hold them.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester.
No.
You're frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Ugh.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh, jeez.
What have you done?
But I don't want brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy at your word.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Fetch the maester quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Don't please!
Try and
Stop it!
The way the way I hear it, it's gonna happen either way. Let him take my sister or not. A lord's reception. Trophy earned. Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. Oh, this is a long episode. 2 hours.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall.
God.
We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Okay. You and 34.2% left Bowen behind. I guess I'm in the wrong there. You and 62.4% swore loyalty to the king. You and 16.1% took Eric's fingers. Oh, I guess that wasn't popular. You and 69.1% picked Duncan as Sentinel. Well, you and 50.1% met Ramsay in the Great Hall. I guess that's a pretty evenly matched, still in the majority. So the other one's 49.9. Is there any more options that I... written by Andrew Grant. That's longer than an episode of Game of Thrones right there. Well, I shall see you on the next one, guys. I will be playing part 2 soon, coming soon. Now, if you want to see this, I did live stream this one, just because it's simpler to take the live stream and then put it onto YouTube afterwards, because my Elgato doesn't. I need so many extra wires. It's just so much easier to do that. So I do live stream, and I might tweet out next time I'm live streaming. So if you want to see me live stream part 2, I will tweet it out. I did it quite late this time, so I've had a peak of 4 viewers, and thanks for watching.